Warning. This video contains some swearing and spoilers, but you knew that. At the start of the game, Princess Zelda and Before the start of the game, Link and Zelda go to the Great Deku Tree in order to retrieve the Master Sword, so I guess the hour I spent wandering aimlessly through the Lost Woods in the previous game has been decannoned. Great Deku Tree, old chap, thank you for restoring the Master Sword. You misunderstand. All I have done is watch over it. Also, did you know if you bathe the Master Sword in sacred light, it will grow stronger? Did I ask? At the start of the game, again, Zelda and Link walk into a dark cave and find none other than Big Papa G himself. A glowing hand is pinning him down tight, but let's go the second a younger girl walks in.
After 10,000 years, I'm free!
Uh-oh. Looks like Ganondorf woke up from his 10,000-year-long 10-minute nap, a struggle Link can relate to, then attacks them with his malice, causing the Master Sword to break? Get used to this. Ganondorf, in order to prop himself up, brings Zelda down. But as she falls, she grabs a magic stone the floating hand was wearing, and it transports her to an unknown place. Where did the stone take her? Before the start of the game. Again. Zelda wakes up in a field full of grass. Hello there. It's a furry! That's a weird way to say Zonai. Oh god, he's using made-up words too! It's at this point Zelda turns around and realizes just how much content they removed from this game. Don't worry, you're just in the past. Link will have plenty of new content to explore in the future. Will the new content be good? Well, I actually think it's kind of mid, but a lot of people seem to really like it, so yes! Wait, who are you guys? We're the king and queen who founded Hyrule. Not true, but continue. Hey, because you got stuck in the past, why don't you chill with us for a little bit, seeing as we're most likely related since we're both blonde, rich, and monarchs. Hey, my sister Minoru is really smart. Perhaps she could help you get back to your own time. Hey, it's me, Minoru. God damn it, I knew you guys were furries. The reason you got transported to the past is that you have an Infinity Stone. The way they work is that they amp up the powers you already know, but they can't give you powers you haven't learned yet, meaning if you don't know how to get home, yikes. So how did I accidentally send myself to the past if I didn't know how to do that? If you eat a secret stone, you'll turn into an immortal dragon, but it's forbidden because you'll forget everything and lose your sense of self. Did I ask? We got to Ganondorf standing over a cliff, ordering a herd of Moldugas to attack Hyrule. The world is in grave danger! How did we get here from the last scene? I don't know. The characters don't know, and the writers sure as heck didn't know. But it's okay because Rauru biting blast these bumbling buffoons to the burial grounds, and Ganondorf's all like,
This is the power of the Chaos Emeralds!
Rauru, Sonia, friends, buddies, chums, pals, friends, buddy, chums, pals, friends, buddies, chums, pals, amigos! I think that was all just one big misunderstanding, and I think it would be super hype if you would let me in your cool kids group. I don't see a problem with this. Nice, peace out! Rauru, are you sure this is a good idea? I don't know what it is, but there is just something about him that feels wrong. Whoa! What? It's because he's black, isn't it? Wait, no. Nah, girl. We just messing with you. He totally sus. But if we let him in our group, we can keep an eye on him. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Everything would not, in fact, be fine. Rauru, Sonia, and Zelda are having afternoon tea, just like the British! Wow, Sonia, you're really good at using your time powers. The secret is having a good memory of how things used to be. Link has blonde hair, blue eyes, is right-handed, wears a ponytail, has a spiral-shaped birthmark on the back of his shoulder, and always sleeps on the left side of the bed. What? That's great, Zelda! You can use this to travel back to your own time. But I'm not. Why? The writers forgot. We now cut to Zelda and Sonia walking down a dark hallway, but then Zelda throws a knife at Sonia? Agawa? But it turns out that was the Shadow Zelda, created by Ganondorf, and the real Zelda stops her. But in reality, it turns out that was all just a distraction, as Sonia regrets all the fasting she has been doing, as she's so light she dies to Ganondorf's F-tilt at only 50%.
Queen Sonia!
$70, folks. Ganondorf then steals her secret stone and becomes Fury Ganon. Ganondorf, what did you do to her? The queen is dead, Rauru. Just like the British! Zelda then uses her iPhone 11 Max to teleport her and Raru away from danger, like the little baby gamer she is, as Ganondorf creates an enormous army that would probably take a whole 2 minutes to defeat Hyrule warriors. Raru then goes to a squad and is all like, "Fam, I've messed up. Not Daruk, not Mipha, not Urbosa, not Revali, Zelda, Midorou. We have got to form the 7 stages in order to stop Ganondorf before he does something evil, something Zonai Stone." He then gives them all secret stones, giving them unbelievable power that we will never see be used once. Before the battle though, Zelda's like, "Yeah, back in my time we found Ganondorf under Hyrule Castle alive, so it really doesn't matter what we do today, he still lives." To which Raru replies with the now famous line,
"Our last line of defense will be Link."
Link.
They then start the battle with Ganon, but he has over 500 powers, and they are defeated. But right before Ganon uses the Power Stone to destroy the world, Zelda initiates a dance-off as a distraction so the anthropomorphic animal guy can charge up his ultimate attack and defeat the villain. Wait, I think I got the scripts mixed up. Raru sacrifices himself to seal Ganon away for future generations to deal with. I wonder where Raru's stance on climate change is. Zelda then returns to the castle, but her stone is telling her to go into the courtyard, just as the player in their time sees something shiny in the same place. You meet up, and Zelda yoinks the Master Sword into the past, because you're only allowed to have sticks in the beginning of survival games. Minoru, I have an idea! I'm gonna eat the rock! No! You can't! We'll find another way to restore the Master Sword and deliver it to Link! Nah man, I had a moment of weakness and downloaded a crap ton of Pluto Bay Outfit Link Wool 34, and I gotta delete it before Link finds out! Oh, and also whatever you said about the Master Sword. Fine, but remember, you'll sacrifice your mind and body if you do this. I know. Also, So in order to save the world, Zelda becomes the Dragon Warrior, restoring the Master Sword, and floating around for a couple 10,000 years so Link could pick it up. At the start of the game, again, Link woke up, did some side quests, got the Master Sword, stopped Shadow Zelda, and with the help of the Furious Five, went to go take on Ganondorf.
So, you finally arrived. What the hell are you wearing?
It's my ass-kicking outfit, bitch!
You beat him up, but then he pulls the old, "This isn't even my final form!" So you beat him up some more, and he pulls the old, "This isn't even my final form!" So you beat him up again until he says, "Link, this isn't even my final form!" And deep throws the rock, turning him into an immortal dragon. So now we've got a big problem. How do you kill something that is literally unkillable? You just do. Ganon blows up, Zelda turns back into a princess, and Link gets his arm back because nothing has consequences! Link and Zelda fall into a lake, and Link brings them out. Did I ask? So there's the story of Tears of the Kingdom, laid out so it all makes sense. Except nothing that just happened made any sense at all! Okay, so we're assuming that this takes place a few 100,000 or even million years after the previous games, where Hyrule has been lost to time, so then everyone forgets about Hyrule, but Raru coincidentally recreates Hyrule, stating that he's the first king? They also forgot about the 7 stages, but then he coincidentally recreates the 7 stages, and also coincidentally shares the name with one of the stages from Ocarina of Time, which happened so long ago everyone forgot. I'm the first king of Hyrule, as far as I remember. Do you have freaking Alzheimer's? It also doesn't make any sense that Ganondorf would be back, because every time Demise reincarnates, it's a different person. Every Ganon we have seen in the series so far has been the same person, so I have no idea how a few 100,000 years in the future, somehow Ganondorf returned. But Spamuel, what if Raru was telling the truth, and he was the first king of Hyrule, so the memories take place between Skyward Sword and Minish Cap? Are you insane? If this takes place after Skyward Sword, why do they never mention anything from those games, considering that Skyward Sword was the game all about floating islands, and they literally construct a bunker behind one of the most important locations from that game? Also, how come nothing about the Zonai was ever addressed in any of the other games, despite being so influential and so powerful that it has stones that rival a piece of the Triforce, as well as the ruins persisting until the time at Breath of the Wild? And most importantly, how could Ganondorf have been running around causing trouble from Ocarina of Time to Zelda 1 if he had been sealed away for the entire timeline? What? Trying to place Tears of the Kingdom into the pre-existing Zelda timeline is like trying to shove a rhinoceros up my ass. It doesn't fit. So in conclusion, the story is like many other aspects of this game in that it kind of pisses me off.